Since when have we ever seen the pound for pound mixed martial artist go up against a pound for pound boxer, both in their prime?
On Saturday, he said he'd be interested to fight you in the future.
Payday.
Pound for pound, I'm the best. I'm Canelo.
He's scared. Where you at, Cinnamon?
Nice and easy.
What's going on, you guys? So, you see the title. I'm letting you guys know right now, some of you may not like this video. So you might want to hit the dislike button now and get the fuck up on out of here. But I've been watching a series of videos, right, in regards to Canelo Alvarez. And some things got put into perspective. Is this dude really prejudiced against black fighters? Is it fear? Is it racism, or is it just prejudice? Because when it comes to black fighters, whether it's boxers or pound for pound, guys like Kamar Usman in the UFC, is always payday, payday. But anybody else can get a fight. He won't fight Mexicans neither. But he definitely is not fighting black fighters. Whenever a black fighter want to fight, payday, payday. So that's a new thing now, huh?
In the future.
Payday.
And for years, he has avoided guys like Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, right? But he'll fight guys like James Kirkland, Danny Jacobs. And when you look at it, is it fear? Is it a stylistic thing? Because Caleb Plant possesses that style. Caleb Plant possesses the style that a black fighter would have. He's fighting him. He don't seem too easy this week. Leading up into this fight, it's not his situation. There's no Oscar to protect him. There's no Eddie to protect him. He's out there solo dolo. He's got to go out there and get the job done. But when it comes to black fighters, whether it's mixed martial artists or boxers, it's payday, payday. When asked about Jake Paul fight, now he's interested. A white boxer, a YouTuber, a guy you can make a lot of money from fighting. Yeah, he's interested in that. Floyd Mayweather for years fought none but Latino fighters, giving these guys paydays. Your boy Bushido ain't no pocket watcher, but I noticed things. For years, Floyd giving Latino fighters paydays. Black fighters had to sit on the sidelines and watch. In comes Canelo Alvarez. He'll fight a black fighter here and there if he know he can beat the style, but lately he hasn't fought any. The last one he fought was Danny Jacobs. And Danny Jacobs doesn't possess the style that typically give Canelo Alvarez problems. Now he's fighting Caleb Plant. He don't want to fight Benavidez. Didn't want to fight Benavidez. It makes me wonder if Benavidez was still, if he had his shit together, hadn't have failed to gotten stripped from the title and all that, would he have even moved up to 168? We all know 160 is the more competitive division. But he don't want to fight no black fighters. I'm starting to think Canelo Alvarez is prejudiced. Might be racist. Yeah, I know. It's controversial. I know. Brace yourselves. I know. And I liked Canelo. He's on my intros. He's on my highlight. I mean, highlights of this dude and everything. But now when I sit back and think about it, it's like this dude, unless he know he can beat you. Now he'll bring guys into camp, black guys into camp, beat up on them in sparring, pay them good. But as far as getting in the ring with him, giving him a shot, nah, he ain't gonna do it. He told Demetrius Andrade he's a horrible fighter. He told Boo Boo Andrade he was a horrible fighter. You fought nobody. Boo Boo Andrade said, a lot of people didn't fight nobody. I'm trying to fight you though. What's up? Nah, you know, payday. Kamaru Usman, one of the best fighters in the UFC probably ever. Payday. You don't even want to box. You don't even want to box a mixed martial artist, a wrestler. You don't even want to box a wrestler, a black wrestler. Is it fear? Or is it prejudice? Pretty good question, isn't it? Yeah. Canelo's the guy. But when you sit back and think about it, like, what's up with it? The Kamaru Usman thing really, set it off. The Kamaru Usman set it off because you won't even box him. Payday. What's up with that shit, bro? Floyd Mayweather gave you a payday, gave you the opportunity. Floyd Mayweather, a black man, gave you the juice. He could have gave that to Keith Thurman, who I think he should have gave it to anyway. Whether Keith lost or not, Keith would have had the juice. But now he gave it to you, a Mexican fighter. So I'm starting not to think it's not even a style thing. Caleb Plant possesses a style that a black fighter has. He's fighting him. Maybe Caleb Plant really got something he wants. And maybe because he's Caucasian, he's white, he think he can just beat up on this dude like he has been over there in Europe. But Caleb Plant ain't the same. He's gonna find out Saturday. And now I'm really rooting for Caleb Plant to get the job done. Because this is some bullshit. And I just went back and watched some of the videos of him saying this payday. He's totally dismissive of champion Olympian caliber fighters, and he's so totally dismissive of black fighters. And the Mexican fighters of the old, right? The Mexican warriors, the Mexican fighters, they didn't duck black fighters. We were rivals. That wasn't a thing. Those guys back then knew they had to fight the black guy. It wasn't no ducking and dodging. They had to conquer that, and they knew how to handle it to a degree. But now that Canelo Alvarez, Chavez didn't duck no smoke. Julio Cesar Chavez didn't duck nobody. Say what you want about him. He fought all the black fighters that could have gave him hell. He fought those styles. He didn't duck that smoke. Oscar De La Hoya didn't duck no black smoke. For all the black fighters that could have gave him, all of them, Bernard Hopkins, Pernell Whitaker, all of them. Shane Mosley, everybody. Didn't duck no black fighters. They all got a payday and opportunity. Even Floyd. But Canelo Alvarez be ducking that smoke. He be ducking that smoke, and he's regarded as, if he beats Caleb Plant this Saturday, he's going to be regarded as the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. Of all time. And I'm starting to think it's a charade. I'm starting to think it's propaganda. I'm starting to think it's bullshit, man. I got Canelo Alvarez in my intros and shit for a reason. I made those intros with him in there for a reason. But now I'm sitting back looking like, wait a minute, man, what's good? Don't want to fight Ward. Maybe he's saying he'll fight him because he know Ward ain't gonna come out of retirement. But as far as Charlo, Andre, or even Usman, payday. Maybe he feels he can beat Charlo. Maybe he sees something that he can capitalize on in Charlo. Maybe that. But as far as Boo Boo Andre, he ain't never seen Canelo Alvarez. Kamaru Usman, even if he's impressive against Colby Covington tomorrow night, big pay-per-view in UFC, does good numbers, he still won't get that shot. He's not even a boxer. He's an improving striker, but he's not no boxer. And you won't even box him. A cross-promotion fight, two of the pound-for-pound best in each respective sports, and you won't even fight him. You said, yeah, I'll fight Jake Paul, though. And like I said before, Caleb Plant winning would be what's best for boxing. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.